As you all know, the number of supervillains exceeds superheroes many times. So with each new film, we see more and more victories of the main characters and more deaths of villains. However, although not often, we're also shown the death of the superheroes themselves. In today's video, you will see 10 of the most memorable deaths of Marvel and DC superheroes. The instant death of the Polka-dot Man opens our top. In the final part of the Suicide Squad 2, the remnants of the team decides, contrary to Waller's order, to retreat, on the contrary, to stop Starro escaping from the laboratory. The Polka-dot Man, in order to get rid of fear, represents his mother instead of a star, and attacks. But in response, Starro just crushed a strange superhero.
I'm a superhero! I'm a motherfucking super...
A similar death happened to one of the Illuminati in the movie Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. In an alternate universe designated as Earth 838, Maria Rambeau assumes the mantle of Captain Marvel instead of Danvers and becomes a member of a secret group under the name Captain Maria Phaeton Rambeau. She became one of the victims of Wanda Maximoff, who dropped a stage on her. 9th place. In 8th place is the death of the god of deception Loki, who apparently this time could not deceive death itself, although who knows. In the movie Avengers Infinity War, Loki tried to use deception to kill Thanos, but the Titan is not so simple. He revealed the intentions of Thor's brother and, as punishment, subjects Loki to a slow, painful death. Titan, in front of the god of thunder, simply squeezed the life out of Loki.
We'll never be...
resurrections this time.
In 7th place, Monica Rambeau's friend and war colleague is Peggy Carter, who in the Earth 838 universe takes the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers and becomes Captain Carter with corresponding superpowers. However, they did not help her in the fight against the Scarlet Witch, during which Peggy throws her shield at Wanda. But Wanda, with the help of telekinetic abilities, redirects the shield into Peggy and cuts her. In 6th place is the death of Superman, which occurred in the movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. After a tough fight with Doomsday, whose strength turned out to be much higher than that of the Kryptonian himself, Clark had to use his last strength with the Kryptonite Spear, with which he pierces Doomsday. However, the monster who lost his arm in battle pierces a Man of Steel with a protruding bone, as a result of which Superman also dies. In 5th place, the second death is seen in the movie Avengers Infinity War. After the android's death at the hand of his beloved Wanda, Thanos uses the Time Stone to resurrect Vision, who, although a robot, this time experienced a much crueler death. Thanos, with his thick fingers, simply breaks through the head of the Vision and calmly rips the Stone of Mind from his forehead. In 4th place, the death of an aged Wolverine, whose befeats a beast resisted to the last. In the movie Logan, he enters his last fight with the weapon X-24, which turns out to be incredibly strong and tenacious, just like Logan himself in his youth. As a result, X-24 fatally wounds Logan, impaling him on a lion tree. However, Wolverine was avenged by his daughter Laura, who blew off the clone's head with an adamantium bullet.
No.
This is what it feels like.
In third place is the death of Charles Xavier in the movie X-Men: The Last Stand. The Professor, Logan, and Storm arrive at Jean's hometown and meet Magneto there. Charles tried to subdue Jean, who was out of control, but she lifted her house into the air with all the mutants inside, after which she splits Xavier's body into small particles, shocking everyone inside.
Don't let it control you.
I give the silver to two superheroes at once, who were also brutally killed by the Scarlet Witch. The first was Black Bolt, whom the quick-witted Wanda forced to blow up his head, depriving him of his mouth. After that, she took up Mr. Fantastic, where she also didn't limit herself to fantasy and led the rubber superhero on spaghetti. Well, in the first place is the terrible death of Rorschach from the movie Watchmen, who dies because of his principle, no compromises, even in the face of Armageddon. After everyone found out the true plan of Ozymandias, which was to unite the United States and the USSR in the face of a common enemy, which would prevent an already inevitable nuclear war, Rorschach was the only one who refused to remain silent, for which he paid with his life. Dr. Manhattan left him with nothing but a wet spot.
If you'd cared from the start, none of this would have happened.
I can change almost anything.
Of course, you must protect Light's new utopia. It's one more body amongst foundations. But we